Hello everyone, this is the first topic about the topic metrics. This topic is useful for IB, CBSE, grade 12, ISC, grade 12 and IGCSE and any other curriculum. Okay, so this is a topic named metrics. The first question comes is, what is a matrix? A matrix is a regular, a proper arrangement of elements in terms of rows and columns. Okay, so here the elements are arranged in a different type of fashion which we have not seen so before that. So here the elements are arranged in like rows and columns. So this pattern is known as matrix. Okay, these two lines and then elements will be written inside it in the form of rows. Rows means horizontal lines, and then in the form of vertical lines. These are called columns. So this is a full representation of a matrix. Okay, and in general, if we have to represent a matrix, we just use the simple letters, capital letters, to represent the name of the matrix, because every time we cannot write this whole matrix again and again. So sometimes we just, if we have to mention that matrix, we just call it by its name. Okay, now lot of things we can find out from this matrix arrangement. So first of all is a general element, because here are lot of elements. Matrix consists of elements. So what is a general element? That is known as Aij. This A is like, for example, A is a big A is representing the name of the matrix. So elements of this matrix will be represented by A with the subscripts. There are two subscripts, I and J. This I and J represents the position. This is a general element, and this I and J are used to represent the position of element. To represent position of element. The I, the first value in the subscript, it represents the row value, in which row the element is, and J represents the column value, in which column the element is. And then this M and N, and here also I am writing M by N. This M is the total number of rows and N is total number of columns. So here if you see, we have a matrix. It is having total like 1, 2, 3, because here see, if you see first row, second row and so on, we are having M. So that means there are how many rows? M rows. Okay, and if you see the columns, one, see if you go like column wise, so this second subscript will keep on changing. Here is 1, then 2, then this is N. So that means N columns. So order of a matrix means number of rows by number of columns. That is called order of a matrix. Okay, so like here we have M rows and N columns, so it is M by N order. Okay, sometimes number of rows and number of columns are equal, so we say the matrix is of order M by M or just M. Okay, in case M is equal to M, so we will say the matrix is having an order of M by M or just M order. Example, we have elements like 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5. So here if I see how many horizontal lines are here, 2. So M is 2. How many vertical lines are here? The columns 3. So it is 2 by 3. Always first the row number, second is the column number. First element is, it is A, first row and first row means 1 and first column, so A 1 1. Second element in the same row, so row is same, so it is 1, but second column, so A 1 2. Then third element in the same row, so A 1 3. Now we are going to another row, so row number will be changed. So now it will be A 2, but it is in the first column, so 2 1. Then A column row is same but column is changed, so 2 2. And then again row is same but the column is changed, so 2 3. Okay, Now if I have to find out any element, suppose this is the element formation, I have to find A22. So that means what is the row number 2? So I will go in the row 2. Okay. Then column is also 2. I will go in the column 2. Whatever is the intersection element, that will be our answer. So answer will be A22 is 4. Okay. Now, types of matrices. This is a very basic thing, but it's really important because this is an introductory video about the topic matrix. As we go further, there will be a little complexity added to each video. Okay. So broadly speaking, there are two kinds of matrices. One is a square matrix and one is a rectangular matrix. Square matrix means number of rows are equal to number of columns. For example, here I am taking a matrix A, which are having elements like 2 rows and 2 columns. So this is a matrix of order 2. This is a square matrix of order 2. Rectangular matrix, so that means number of rows are not equal to number of columns. Either columns will be more or rows will be more. For example, this matrix, it is of 2 by 3. So this is a rectangular matrix. Row matrix. Now what is a row matrix? A matrix which is having only one row. Okay. A matrix which is having only one row is known as a row matrix. So for example, here if I make one row, so say the elements are 2, 3, 5. So this is a row matrix. Column matrix means only one column. So like this. Order can be anything. Here is 1 times like 1 by 3 and here is 3 by 1. Row matrix means only one row. Column matrix means only one column. Diagonal matrix. First of all, diagonal matrix should be a square matrix and a matrix where the diagonal elements are like these ones when I is equal to j. How to find the diagonal elements when I is equivalent to j? When we find A of ij, whenever I will be equal to j, those elements are considered as diagonal elements. So A11, then A22, A33. I am taking a 3 by 3 matrix because it should be a square matrix. And if in a diagonal matrix means all the non-diagonal elements like these ones, they all will be 0. And these will be non-zero. At least one of them will be non-zero. Okay. The diagonal elements will be non-zero, but the non-diagonal elements will always be 0. Scalar matrix, a special case of diagonal matrix where all of these A11, A22, A33 and so on, they all are equal. Okay. For example, I am writing here 2, here also 2, here also 2. So this is a scalar matrix. It is a diagonal matrix because all the non-diagonal elements are 0. All the non-diagonal elements are 0 and the diagonal elements are equal. Identity matrix or unit matrix. It is a special case of scalar matrix where non-diagonal elements will be 0 and diagonal elements will be 1 only. No other element value is possible. So this is a unit matrix or identity matrix where it is used to represent, it is represented by I, capital I, and we are going to use it many times. Zero matrix, as the name suggests, all elements are 0. It can be of any type, either square or non-square, whatever. Null matrix is also the same thing. Comparable matrices. Comparable matrices means you can compare, we can compare the two same kind of things, like compare the two persons working in a company at the same level. Okay, compared to the ability of two colleagues, compare the ages of the students or ages of any person. So here comparable matrices means we can compare two matrices, but there is condition. We can compare them if they have same order. For example, this is of order m by n, so this must also be have an order m by n. So two matrices are called comparable matrices if they are having same order. Means number of rows in the first one should be equal to number of rows in the second, and number of columns in the first one must be equal to number of columns in the second one. Otherwise you cannot compare them. Equal matrices. Equal matrices, first part should be like they must be comparable. That means order of first matrix must be equal to the order of second matrix. Second thing, the elements, corresponding elements, like first element of the first matrix must be equal to first element of the second matrix. So corresponding elements must be equal, then only we will say that they are equal matrices. Okay, for example, I am saying 2 3 4 3. This is a 2 by 2 matrix. Another matrix, this is A matrix, and the B matrix is 2A 5 4 3. This is another matrix of 2 by 2. So they said they are equal matrices. So it is 2 by 2, this is 2 by 2. So order is same. Now they said they are equal matrices, find out A. So if they are equal matrices, their orders are same. That is first thing. Second, corresponding elements. First element here, same. Second element here in the like first row, A12 must be equal to B12. So that means A must be equivalent to 3. So sometimes question comes on the basis of this equal matrix concept also. I hope this video is clear to you. Thank you.